Da-da-da-da.
Oh, yeah.
Aloha, everyone.
Hello.
Happy Thursday.
Yay, for Thursday. That means we're just a day away. A day away from the weekend. Hope you're all having a great week. Thank you for joining us. How's it going?
It's going. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Water bottle. Holla. It's going well. Had a good start to the morning.
Yeah.
I just ate a bunch of grapes.
So what was the deal with you made a whole bunch of sandwiches and brought them in? What was that all about?
Oh, just for my other work. Yesterday I had a broker's open. And so I made a bunch of sandwiches. Never sure how many people are going to come out. In Eva, apparently, because normally broker's opens kind of happen Thursday evenings, but in certain neighborhoods they do different days. So Wednesday, apparently, the one's over there. So
got it.
I did that. Yeah, open house essentially. So lots of goodies. I made handmade sandwiches. So I was like, might as well bring them. Yeah. I made a lot. So
cheese cubes, grapes, good stuff.
all the things. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah. So now you have lunch covered.
Yes. Snacks.
Yeah. I just realized, Mikey, you too, we're all matching kind of right now.
Kind of, sort of.
I'm a little bit more purple, but especially you guys.
Yeah, John, you're kind
of... Yeah, I'm like, is it salmon or is it pink? Well, oh, you're right. Because I got a little bit of you here. I got a little bit of Mikey here. And then I guess the rest is me.
Nice close up there.
Let's do some shout outs. All right, send a big birthday shout out to our good friend Augie T. It's his birthday today.
Happy birthday.
Not sure what the number is, but I'm sure it's larger than he wants to even talk about.
Yeah, well, you know it's not a large number that we have to talk about? This first story. A burger chain is offering $1 sodas with a potential loyalty rewards program on the way. Shake Shack offering any size soft drink for just $1 for customers who order through its app or website. A report says the fast food chain is also planning customer discounts when ordering certain menu items starting next month. The new deals follow Shake Shack's announcement to expand its locations and could lead to a rewards program similar to its competitors. Hey, anytime something is cheaper than normal, I'm happy about it.
Yep. We were just talking about burgers yesterday, and the Whopper, you can't go wrong with a Whopper.
Is Shake Shack the one that has black and white tiled floors, or is that different?
Shake Shack, I think, is green.
Oh, okay. I don't know that I've ever been to a Shake Shack.
Yeah, I've been to a couple. In fact, in the Denver airport, there's a Shake Shack.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Where I met Andy Pettitte. Awesome.
Who's that?
He is a former pitcher for the New York Yankees, a legendary pitcher. My brother's like, that's Andy Pettitte. I'm like, no, it's not. He's like, no, that's Andy Pettitte. And my brother's a humongous Andy Pettitte fan, not to mention a Yankees fan. He sees him in line in the front of Shake Shack. He's like, no, that's Andy Pettitte. I'm telling you, I know who Andy Pettitte. And then he turned around. I'm like, you're right, that's Andy Pettitte.
Did your brother go up to him?
We had like a half-an-hour conversation with him, just sitting down eating burgers.
Awesome.
It was awesome. My brother was stoked. Yeah,
that's great.
It was a really cool. He had his son. They were on a trip. In fact, they were coming back from Maui.
Oh, no way.
They were coming back from Maui. They were in the Denver airport. We were headed back from football.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
That's a fun story.
Yeah, it was really cool. I have a picture. It's on somewhere on my social media, but it was really, really cool because he was such a nice guy.
When was this?
Just this past year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Neat.
Pretty cool. Andy Pettitte, legendary pitcher. Okay, and a big guy too. He's actually big. I was like, no, he's not that big, but he actually is that big.
Yeah.
He was taller than both of us.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Baseball players can get really tall.
Especially pitchers.
Really?
They have that lankiness,
Yeah,
that long stretch. Like Mikey. Okay, a new study looks into the mental and physical health of American mothers, and the results are causing some concern. Literally, just causing concern. The study found that the mental health of moms with children 17 and under significantly dropped from 2016 to 2023.
Oh, wow.
Researchers examined data from nearly 200,000 mothers who took part in the national survey of children's health. They found mothers who reporting excellent mental health declined nearly 13%, while those who chose fair or poor rose 3% during that period. The study also found mothers who rated their physical health as excellent declined about 4%. Researchers suggest limited access to care, social isolation, and rising substance use disorders may be contributing to the decline. study was published in the JAMA Internal Medicine Tuesday. Yeah, just this past Tuesday.
That's a sad one.
I mean, we know about the, how much moms have to deal with, especially right after birth. But man, talking about with kids under 17 and stuff, yeah, there's a lot.
And I think now more than ever, too. I mean, so many women are expected to do everything, right? Yeah. Not only are you the caretaker, you're birthing children, you're taking care of them, but so many are expected to work as well and kind of do it all. And then on top of that,
and do all the rest of the stuff.
And on top of that, especially now, you have social media and you're comparing yourself to all these other moms that seem like they're kind of doing it all. And so I think when you are comparing yourself to this facade too, I think that can affect your mental health too. Kind of in any capacity, I think that applies for anyone, but especially for moms when, you have so much going on and so much to do. So that's a sad stat. And that's just a good reminder though, that moms, we got to take care of yourselves.
Absolutely, yeah. I wonder how Mikey's mom is doing, because he always looks 17.
My mom's doing great, by the way. She may be watching, so hi, Mom. Okay, we're going to talk about R&R. Let's stick on that topic real quick, because we want to know, what do you do to unwind, to take care of your mental health, okay? Go to our comment section. It's on our Living 808 Facebook page, at Living 808 TV. We'll be sharing your answers later on in the show. John and Kelly, what do you guys do to R&R?
I like getting out in nature. Anything outdoors, going for a hike, going to the beach. I don't rest and relax, but I feel like for my mental health, for me personally, I like just connecting in general. So connecting with nature or connecting with people. Yeah. Because I'm a big, energy person. I love just being around friends. I know a lot of people get drained being around people. I'm the opposite. That kind of fuels me. So I think just not being alone.
I also don't do R&R. Neither does my wife. We don't do R&R. We just do stuff. So for my mental health, it's clean the car. I think I've said this a million times. I like to cook. I like to clean my car. I like to shoot guns, target practice. The competitive nature in me wants to hit the bullseye. That kind of stuff. Those are the kinds of things that make me focus, concentrate, and kind of just wind down.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. We're so ADHD that it's like when there's something that you have to focus, it's like my relaxation is focusing for 2 seconds.
Well, what about you? Because you can join us right here on the show by telling us what you love to do.
Yeah, we'll be reading your answers coming up a little bit later in the show. But coming up next, local surf shop is back and better than ever, just in time for summer and some Father's Day surprises.
Yeah, the foam company is now at Maui Mall Village. We're going to learn all about it coming up next on Living 808.
Welcome back to Living 808. The foam company has officially reopened its doors at Maui Mall Village, bringing back its signature blend of high-quality bodyboarding gear, island-inspired apparel, and, of course, their friendly service to Maui. Owners Celeste and Jacob Romero join us now with all the details. Aloha, you guys.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
So good and so excited to have you guys here. And wow, you have such an amazing setup. So I'm excited to talk all about everything that you brought for us. But first off, tell us all about foam. What exactly is that?
So the Foam Company is a bodyboard shop on the island of Maui. We've been around since 2003, and we just recently reopened our doors at Maui Mall back on April 12th. So we're very excited to have rejoined the Maui Mall Village Ohana. They have 30 incredible stores, restaurants, and other businesses that cater to serve our locals and visitors on Maui.
Amazing. And it looks like you guys sell a wide variety of things. Can you share a little bit about what you brought for us today?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so we do have a wide range of bodyboards, accessories, largest selection of fins on the islands. Bodyboards here, fins, the fin here. We got accessories, leashes, foam co-apparel, the Aloha Collection bag here.
Oh,
The super popular Aloha Collection bag. We got
nice.
Isla Maui, which is locally handmade from Maui.
Beautiful.
And then Iwa Mele matching board shorts and bikini set for the ladies.
I know, I was gonna say, literally everything on here I want. So, okay, exciting that we can get all of these products from your store again. And again, new location. So what exactly inspired this move?
So, yeah, after taking over the Foam Company, you know, it was always a dream of ours to bring it back to Maui Mall. We opened the doors of Foam Company back in '03. So we're back to the roots where we first opened up, and it was always a dream of ours to bring it back to Maui Mall Village.
Wonderful. And so what has the response been? What have people been saying?
It's been super positive from the Maui community, from Maui and beyond. You know, from our customized location, we built it all ourselves, renovated the store, in a beautiful store. So what...
And we're seeing pictures right now.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
looks beautiful. Congrats.
Exactly, yeah. So what the Foam Company is, we are the biggest bodyboarding store in Hawaii. And we offer all of these beautiful products here. And yeah, we're stoked to be back at the Maui Mall Village.
And when you talk about a one-stop shop for everything that I feel like your Hawaii needs would need, especially heading out to the beach, the Foam Company is the place to go. Right?
Exactly, a one-stop shop to look good in and out of the water, so.
Love that.
Yeah, come check us out.
And not only that, but you guys also have great promotions, and that's something. I mean, right now is the perfect time for you guys to be opening. Can you share a bit about the promos?
So we are super proud to be the redemption location for this Catch the Wave Father's Day giveaway. So how it works is if you spend $150 or more in qualified purchases, bring your receipts to our store and receive a $20 gift card. And you can probably purchase one of these items there.
That's great. And what is also so great, as you were, listing off some of the items that you brought with us, and I'm seeing them, you guys also support a lot of local businesses.
Yeah, our goal is to support as many local businesses as possible. Lots of Maui, lots of people from Oahu here too. Iwa Mele, she started in Oahu, now she's on Maui. Isla Maui, she's actually the founder of the Foam Company. Her dream was to always do jewelry, so now we carry her collection. There's a lot more too.
Yeah, there's a lot more. Yeah. And speaking of, I feel like it's perfect timing because Father's Day is coming up, right? Great time to get gifts. What about some gift ideas?
Gift ideas, yeah, you could get your dad a brand new boogie board, some fins.
My dad
some
would
leashes.
love.
Yeah.
He's a big waterman.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
anytime.
So it starts June 1st
Okay.
and it runs all the way to June 15th.
Okay, and so remind us what that is, what's happening during that time.
So that is our Father's Day Catch the Wave.
Okay,
Maui
that's
Mall
the Catch the
Village.
Wave.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
And so that's when you can get that $20 gift card.
Exactly.
Okay,
So
perfect.
just come up and see us and bring your receipt from June 1st to the 15th. And then while supplies last, we'll get you a $20 gift card.
Wonderful. And if people want to head out, where exactly in the mall are you located, and how do we find more info?
So we're in the heart of the mall, right next to Shrimp Hale. Super good food, by the way. If you're there, you just walk right through the main entrance. We're right there. But you can find more information on our store at thefoamco.com. We also have an Instagram. It's the_foam_co. Or you can find more information on Maui Mall Village's website at www.mauimallvillage.com. They also have an Instagram and Facebook, so you can follow them at Maui Mall Village.
Wonderful. Well, big congratulations on the reopening. I know so many folks are excited that you guys are back on Maui and, of course, servicing the entire community. So as you guys are heading out, not only shopping for Father's Day, but anything else, make sure you head on out to the Foam Company. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much.
And congratulations.
Yeah.
So exciting. All right, I'm ready to do some shopping. I'm going to take all these home. All right, so much more when Living 808 returns. Coming up next, from the classroom to the spotlight, we'll meet the college student who took home Best in Show at the 2025 Pele Awards. Plus, whether you're near or far, find out how Hawaii Property Advisors is helping owners earn income with hands-off service and new rental solutions, coming up a little later.
Welcome back to Living 808. The Pele Awards is Hawaii's premier celebration of excellence in advertising and design, recognizing top talent across professional, college, and high school levels. And this year's college division, Best in Show honor went to Emery Miyagi, a senior from Kapiolani Community College, who joins us alongside her professor, Chris. Thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Are you feeling pretty good about it?
Yeah, it was a nice boost of confidence.
Tell us about your winning project. What inspired it?
Yeah, so my submission was a branding and identity project for a business I came up with called Sweet Tooth Dessert House. It's kind of a vintage 50s themed cafe, and so took a lot of inspiration from like diners and their color palettes, as well as dessert cafes in San Francisco. So yeah, I did the brand strategy and like developed a target audience and a backstory for the business. So my designs for the packaging and graphics were story driven and yeah, based on that backstory.
Did you watch like Happy Days or Alma's Diner, Mel's Diner? Did you watch any of those?
Yeah, Mel's Diner. I took
okay.
a lot of inspiration from them.
Okay, good, good. Mel's Diner, the current one that's like in Hollywood or something.
Yes.
Okay. Not the TV show. All right. As a professor, tell me about how that makes you feel about the achievements that she's accomplished.
So proud. It's a huge honor for Emory and all the college students across our state to be honored.
Yeah.
Paul Lamb, the Pele Awards chair, puts together a great panel of judges from the mainland, from locally, and for them to recognize the student work, the hard work that Emory and these students put in, it's a huge honor.
And congratulations, because I understand you just graduated as well,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Oh, okay. Welcome to the world.
Thank you.
Let me ask you this: how do you see this project and what you've been able to accomplish? How do you see ahead in your future?
So this project was just so fun to do, and winning the award, it was just so nice to get that little boost in confidence as a new designer. And so I'm hoping I can carry that with me to future client work perhaps, or like passion projects or my business. And it'd be a good reminder to just have fun with my projects. And yeah.
Yeah. Tomorrow we're going to actually meet the Pro Division winner, the Best in Show. You're the College Division winner. We've had high school students. I'd love to know this from you, though. What would you tell somebody that's maybe thinking about doing something like this, like an aspiring college student that maybe wants to put themselves out there but doesn't have the courage just yet? What would you tell them?
I totally get it can be intimidating as a new designer. I would say to just keep on practicing. Like, it's one thing to, go on Instagram or YouTube and watch and save videos, but it's a whole other thing to do it. And that's why I was so thankful for the New Media Arts program. It really gave me that experience with the new programs, and the teachers just were so helpful in getting us comfortable with that. And always being open to feedback from people with more experience than you, I think, would allow you to grow faster and easier. And so, yeah, just being open-minded, open to criticism, and hearing opinions from all angles.
That is great advice. I really like that. For you, tell me a little bit about the department.
Yeah.
We have a little time. I'd love to know more about the department.
Sure. I'm at Kapi'olani Community College, the New Media Arts program. We teach both animation and interface design.
Wow.
And it starts with a foundation of graphic design. And yeah, it's a 2-year program, and we work to hopefully get students locally, get jobs here locally, but also to transfer to UH West Oahu and UH Manoa and get continue their academic career as well.
That's a great segue to ask the new graduate, what's next for you?
Well, I'd love to work in agencies just to get more hands-on experience. I'd also like to continue to do, passion projects on the side and client work as well. Yeah.
That's great. I can actually see you owning your own agency here in the near future. But we work with a lot with agencies here in Living 808, and so that'd be great for you, I think. That would be awesome. How do we get a hold of you, or at least see more information about all the things that you're doing? Could you give us a website or something?
Sure. I would just Google the New Media Arts program at Kapi'olani Community College, or any of the University of Hawaii system-wide college programs. They're all great, and just go to hawaii.edu and do a search for us.
Very good. And as far as you, do you have a social media we can follow, or something that we can see all the stuff that you're doing?
Yeah, Miyaji Art. Miyaji's my last name, spelled M-I-Y-A-J-I.
Okay.
Or, pardon me, Miyaji Design, now that I'm a designer.
There you go, yeah.
So Miyaji,
it's official.
Yes. So I'd like to post a lot of the work I did in the program on that Instagram, and I have my website as well that has the case study for my project.
Give us the social media one more time.
It's Miyaji Design, M-I-Y-A-I Design.
Okay, and then also follow the website on your screen to find out a little bit more about Pele Awards. And as I said, we're going to be talking with the Pro Division winner tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, up next on Living 808, Hawaii Property Advisors is in studio. Managing a home in Hawaii just got easier with them. Learn how tailored property services and flexible rental options are giving owners peace of mind. That's when Living 808 continues. segment is sponsored by Hawaii Coastal Property Management. Welcome back to Living 808. Yes, we have the man here himself. As Hawaii's real estate market heats up for summer, property owners are looking for smart ways to maximize value and ease. Hal Wilkerson, Principal Hawaii Property Advisors, joins us now with more on how we can help, or how you guys can help. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it.
Good to be here. As always, how are you, good sir?
So are you recording?
I'm not recording today. No, I gotta save my battery. But
Okay, all right.
It's all good.
The last time was kind of fun.
It was.
It's weird because I'm looking at you, but I'm looking at the camera lens as well.
I know, yeah.
Okay, so how is Hawaii Coastal helping owners with their properties in this market? Because it's a weird market.
It is a weird market. May 2025 is what we're looking at. I'm telling you, it's all kinds of interesting things going on. You know what? Single families, though, we've really found a balanced market. So for those owners or sellers or buyers out there, for that matter, that are looking in that single family space, the market's sort of normalized, in my opinion, which is good. Now, these are May numbers. Now, our current median, which again is the center of the data point, I always like to remind people, is 1.52, which is actually I think that's actually a little high. I think it's 1.152. I think there was a mistake on that.
Okay.
The median's not quite 1.5. It's more like, I think it's 1.152. Good catch on that. But 51 days on market. Now,
what does that mean? What does
51 days is the average. Okay, so if somebody puts their home for sale, on average of all the closings that we're seeing, they're sitting about 51 days.
Okay.
That is actually coming down just a little bit. Okay. Now, in the condo,
and that's good, right? That's good.
Well, depends on how you look at it.
Okay.
It is good for the buyers because it means it's a little bit more competitive. It's not as good for the sellers. Well, I guess it is better for the sellers too, actually. But here's a meaningful statistic that I think makes some sense. 70 days on market versus 51 days for the condos. Okay, so condos, 70 days and rising. We're approaching actually like 2009 numbers on the days on market in the condo space. A lot of variables going on because of that. There's some insurance challenges, some of the fallout from the Lahaina issues and how that affected the insurance market here in Hawaii really is causing a lot of challenges. So for those condos, they're struggling right now, honestly. And that is
even though the median price has come down.
Well, and again, more for the sellers. So great point. Now remember last time we were joking about should we make these red or green arrows?
Right. You made them blue. You went right in.
I did. We decided to change them because depending on what side of the equation you're on is really depends on how it's going to work. So increases. So that's actually good for buyers. So I guess the big takeaway, if you're in the market to buy a condo for a college, your grandson or your granddaughter or something like that, or your it's a great time to buy. But we have a lot of owners and a lot of sellers that are thinking, hey, I'm kind of ready to offload or to sell my condo. What are we going to do? Because the prices are going down, days on market are sticking. I mean, there's plenty of available market inventory for condos. So what we've actually done, and you to it up front at the segue with Hawaii Coastal Property Management, we've bolted on a solution for those owners that have those condos that may be sitting, or just somebody that's really thinking, hey, I really am ready to kind of put my property on the rental market. Just let it generate some nice steady income for us, and rather than sell it. And so in the
great idea. That's great because you can keep it furnished and everything, and then and somebody can use it.
Exactly, and that's exactly what I wanted to talk about, is exactly what we're doing. So midterm rentals, I did talk a little bit about this last time, but just a reminder for those that are watching, if you have a condo that you've either been trying to sell, hasn't been moving, and you're looking what you can do with it, well, today with Hawaii Coastal Property Management, which is a property management firm that we've started as a result of this, we're doing midterm rentals. What is a midterm rental? So obviously Airbnb is pretty much a no-go in a lot of areas, almost every area except for those resort zones, okay? So what we do is we do 30-day or longer. Now, just this week, I was actually reached out to by a major financial travel company. they literally are looking. They do corporate travel, and they're really looking for solutions because you've got the rail, you've got Pearl Harbor, you've got Queens and HPH, different hospitals that are all these different. They're bringing in project managers, they're bringing in physicians, they're bringing in specialists. Okay, they don't want to pay $300-400 a night for their property or for their guests, right, to stay here for 3 or 4 months. But what they're finding is if they come to Hawaii Coastal Property Management, they can use one of our properties for 3 or 4 months at a time. Our owners furnish them. Our owners, they turn them over to us. We put them into their portfolio. We actually help them furnish. We help them put decorations together. We do all that stuff basically so that they have a turnkey solution to that exact thing.
That is a great thing for everybody to know. So how then does somebody get in touch with you guys?
Well, as we always, we've got a QR code. I think we got some B-roll footage running right now, but there is a QR code right over there.
Scan that guy.
If you scan that QR code, and this is the important thing, it's going to give you an idea of exactly what your property is going to bring in from a long-term space. You'll get a nice, clean PDF generated by the power of big data and technology. And then, if you want to put it into the midterm kind of program, you can reach out to us. We can help you furnish it. We can help you decorate it, and we can help you meet that really solid demand that's out there for those types of properties.
All of that information on our website shortly after the show. Go to KHON2.com, hit the Living 808 tab, and we'll have Hal's face plastered there with the video he's recording from his camera. That QR code. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Always.
Thank you so much.
John.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, but then we're going to Honolulu to Hollywood. After the break, we're going to tell you what's popping in the world of entertainment, movies, music, and so much more. Then we're going to learn about the new doggy treats at Hawaii Doggy Bakery. Living 808, we'll be right back.
All right, everybody, from J-Lo's return to the Vegas spotlight to a new trio stepping into the Wizarding world.
Fox's Ashley Dvorkin has a look at these stories and more in today's Hollywood Nation.
Enough with the top of the food chain.
Reynolds champions nature's super zeros, and Lopez returns to the Strip in the Hollywood Nation. Jennifer Lopez is heading back to Sin City. Fresh off of hosting the American Music Awards Monday, the singer announced her second residency up all night. Performances kick off at the Coliseum at Caesars Palace, starting with 2 shows December 30th and 31st, followed by additional dates in January and March 2026. HBO found its golden trio for the Harry Potter TV series. Dominic McLaughlin will take on the role of Harry Potter, Arabella Stanton as Hermione Granger, and Alistair Stout as Ron Weasley. They'll star alongside John Lithgow, who will play Professor Dumbledore. Filming is expected to start this summer.
Are you single?
A24 drops one last look at Materialists ahead of its June 13th release. Starring Dakota Johnson, Chris Evans, and Pedro Pascal, the rom-com follows a New York City matchmaker caught up in a love triangle between her struggling actor ex and a wealthy suitor.
Nature's Benchwarmers.
Ryan Reynolds helped shine a light on the outcasts of the animal kingdom in the trailer for Underdogs. The 5-part series, narrated by Reynolds, explores the lives of creatures with bizarre behavior, unconventional hygiene habits, and mating rituals. The show premieres on National Geographic June 15th. In Hollywood, Ashley Dvorkin, Fox News.
That yawning sea animal, that's how I feel right now.
Animals. They're just
animals,
like
dog.
us.
Okay, anything that you're looking forward to? The Harry Potter trio?
Yes. That's
What do we
always,
think?
you know, strange because
Yeah.
it's always, whenever they do some sort of remake, it's, and with us, with that being our absolute
Yes.
favorite, and we're so into the nostalgia. But I'm excited for it, and I'm excited
too.
a new generation is going to be able to enjoy it.
I was gonna say, I feel like millennials are a little bit protective of Daniel Radcliffe,
yeah,
Emma Watson, Rupert Grant, you know. But yeah, I'm excited to see all the other storylines that weren't be able to fit into the movie.
So true. Yes.
So.
that will be nice.
Yeah.
But that Dakota Johnson movie, I love.
We got excited.
I love Chris Evans.
Yeah.
And then just the plot line, I'm like, can that be my life? Because these are the types of problems I want to have.
Yeah, I think we need to have like a little like camera on us while we're watching this because we're like screaming, we're saying our 2 cents. But yeah, yeah.
But what about you?
I'm excited to see the Harry Potter trio. I also was telling Kelly, you guys, I don't know if anybody has kept up with the whole, you know, J-Lo saga over the past year. I'm just curious to see how well that's gonna do because she canceled her tour. I think her Vegas residency, which was like almost 10 years ago, did really well. But lately, I don't know, she's been kind of like this on social media.
Yeah.
So.
And people's perception of her, I think, too, has changed a little bit. So I don't know. She still has a ton of fans.
Yeah,
so I'm
exactly.
sure
Yeah.
it's still J-Lo.
And she's a great
Still
performer.
Jenny from the
so
block.
I'm excited. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so Dakota Johnson, that was a New York movie. And we're speaking of New York, you guys check this out. Ekolu, they just set up Times Square with a billboard to promote their latest album. It's called Longevity. Now, this is amazing because it's really cool to see Hawaiian reggae shine on major platforms like this in New York City. Now, they are back in the studio with a new single dropping soon. I was talking to their manager last night. Fans can catch Ekolu at the KCCN's Birthday Bash happening on August 23rd, and then the Holo Holo Festival in San Diego on August 30th. You guys can follow them online at Ekolu Music to stay up to date.
You go, boys. That's so awesome.
This is awesome. And I feel like Bria, Miss Hawaii 2024, she was on a billboard in New York. So it's really cool to see all of our Hawaii talent get showcased on big you know, platforms just like that.
Kind of the biggest. That's so neat. Oh,
Yeah.
big congrats to them.
Exactly.
And of course, make sure you stay updated on them. A lot more music on the way too.
Yeah, we'll keep you guys updated.
All right, and a lot more of us on the way. Coming up next, Hawaii Doggy Bakery is in the house.
That's right, you guys. After the break, we'll tell you about their new puppy treats after when we come back. Well, Hawaii Doggy Bakery's got possum. Awesome. Anyways, they got new trees straight from a popular Netflix show. Nikki Labarios joins us now with all the details. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
I was trying to do a play on the word awesome, but with paw. And then I was thinking,
great.
okay, possum.
No, that's
No,
awesome.
we're talking about
I say
dogs
that all
today.
the time. Yeah.
Nikki, let's talk about Hawaii Doggy Bakery. We were just talking in the commercial break that you were one of the very first businesses I've highlighted since I've started working at KHON.
Yes,
Yeah.
you remember. It's
So
awesome.
fun. So tell us about the bakery for those who's not familiar.
So we're Hawaii's original bakery for dogs, founded in 1998.
Okay.
We make everything from biscuits to muffins, birthday cakes, and special treats for the holidays throughout the year.
Awesome. And for some very special Netflix fans out there, I don't know if you guys saw on the table, but we actually have some treats that's inspired by a Netflix show.
Yes.
Let's talk about those treats. I feel like fans of Squid Games already know.
Yes, so we are huge fans of Netflix Squid Games. We love season 1 and we cannot wait for the series finale happening in next month. So we came up with a treat inspired by a game in the Squid Games, and our baker Amanda came up with the brilliant idea to do Doggy Dalgona.
Very cool. So, okay, let's talk about Dalgona.
Yes.
Because that's the name of the treat in the show. What is Dalgona?
So Dalgona is a Korean candy. It's a circle-shaped flat with another shape in the middle.
Okay.
And the way you play the game is you need to extract the middle shape by any means possible without breaking it.
Got it. And in the show, they get hurt.
Yes.
But no dogs will get hurt when they eat this
that
treat.
is not our game.
Let's talk about the dog treat version of Dalgona. For all of our dog lovers out there, what's actually in the treat?
Yeah, so this is made from our poi biscuit recipe. And as you can see, it looks very similar to the real Dalgona.
Yeah.
And the way you play the game is you're gonna offer it to your dog to eat and try to get the outsides there and keep the center shape.
Okay.
We did this with our family dog Dash, and we had so much fun. His strategy was to nibble little bits at a time. He wasn't always successful, but our treat packs come in sets of 4, so you have multiple chances to try.
Super cool. Okay, we're looking at a dog.
Yes, that's our family dog Dash.
That's Dash.
Yes, and so he's just trying to eat a little bit at a time.
This is so cute that he's understanding the
yeah,
concept.
and see, look, he did pretty
Oh my gosh.
good. Yeah.
Okay, John is running around the studio somewhere. John, if you're listening, you gotta get some for Lulu. I think John's watched Squid Games before. I'll follow up with him. But this is so creative. It's okay.
Yeah.
And Dash, you guys didn't get hurt. We have different treats. So we have the star.
Yes.
What else? A triangle.
Yes.
A
Circle,
circle
and
a
a bone. Yeah.
Gosh, this is awesome.
Yeah.
You know, in addition to these treats, from what I remembered when we started working together a couple of years ago, you have other treats.
Yes.
Could you describe what kind of products you guys have in store and online?
Oh, yeah. So we have muffins, we do cupcakes, we do a lot of birthday things, birthday cakes. We do things for every holiday. So like Thanksgiving, we do pumpkin pies.
Great.
And yeah, just if there's a human version, we usually try to make a dog version.
I love that. I love that. Yeah, you're including them. Are you excited for the customers to try your game?
We are so excited. We had so much fun, and we know our customers will too. And so we want to see them having fun. So we decided we want to do an Instagram contest.
Great.
So all you have to do is follow us on Instagram and then post a video of you and your dog doing the Doggy Dalgona challenge.
Okay.
Tag us, and we are one winner a week every week leading up to the series premiere of Squid Games at the end of June.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of winners.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do they win?
Well, okay, it's kind of
You can say
secret,
it's a
but I'll
surprise.
give it to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
so-
exclusive here on Living It Away.
Yes. So it's going to be a gift card, and then we have a special advanced version of the Doggy
Got it.
Dalgona. So if you pass this version, you get to do the advanced one.
Very cool. Okay, for those wanting to participate, could you say that Instagram and the website?
So our Instagram is just Hawaii Doggy Bakery, and our website is hawaiidoggybakery.org.
Perfect. HawaiiDoggeryBakery.org, as well as our website, KHON2.com. Nikki, congratulations on all of your success. This is so
you
fun.
too.
Yeah, great to see you. Again, you guys will have more information on our website, KHON2.com. But we got even more exciting news for you, because after the break, we're going to get you up to date in everything technology. It's in our 808 Tech Check when we return.
please tell everybody what time it is.
It is now, if you're watching in the morning, 9:49 a.m.
Now tell everybody what time it is.
It is now time for your
808 Tech Check. I look huge on the camera. I'm going to step back.
Oh. It's weird because this isn't our usual set.
It's like just...
I'm just a little mouse.
You step up. 'Cause you're like...
Okay, you guys, video game lovers, listen up because a video game seller is dipping into cryptocurrency.
I don't understand all of this, but I do know the seller.
The seller, GameStop, right?
Yeah.
Everybody knows them. They said that it has purchased 4,710 Bitcoin worth $513 million, okay? So that's the translation. The video game store chain did not disclose when it bought the cryptocurrency. The investment follows the company's announcement in March to allow Bitcoin as a treasury reserve asset as it seeks to cut costs and keep its brick and mortar locations running. GameStop's board says it also plans to raise $1.3 billion in debt to invest in Bitcoin.
I understand the investment because a lot of people thought GameStop was going to go out of business just simply because games now can be downloaded digitally onto your consoles and to your computers and stuff. So there's not a lot of, in fact, they've done a lot of other things by selling merchandise and toys and pops and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So investing just in case is a good thing.
On the heels of that, I got to give it up for GameStop because, I mean, they're keeping up with the times, which is hard to do because just like you said, everything is going digital.
Yeah.
We've seen what happened with Blockbuster.
A lot of people like me, though, that actually like the physical disc, that like the game and its packaging and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, here's another story for you. 4 adults with special needs are able to live their own independent lives thanks to a new high-tech smart home. It's all part of our 808 Tech Check. Everyday tasks have been difficult for AJ Duran, but now the 33-year-old who is living with cerebral palsy just moved into his smart home in Shirley, giving her a little more freedom. The house is owned and operated by Family Residences and Essential Enterprises, and a nonprofit that promotes independence for individuals with varying abilities. And AJ is one of 4 to move in here after a complete renovation. The blinds are Bluetooth controlled, the stove and sink can be adjusted, and the oven doors open sideways, making it possible for AJ, who loves cooking, to use it. These are the people who need technology the most, according to officials who say many times it's difficult for them to get it. They also say this kind of staff coming in and out of the house each day. The nonprofit plans to retrofit the nearly 70 other homes across Long Island with the same smart technology, and the hope is for other organizations across the nation to follow suit, making what was once impossible now very, very possible. Thanks to technology.
I think this will become a regular thing in households.
Starting to, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Smart
and
homes.
this is awesome.
This brings a whole new level to smart home.
Right, and like you said, this is the way that technology should be used. So
yes,
yeah,
good way to put it.
Yeah, so keep us updated. I mean, I know that I see on social media people are being creative with technology and how they help, whatever that they got going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, let us know.
The blinds closing. Everything, that's all good. Okay.
Yeah. I use Alexa for everything.
We asked a 2 cents question about...
We wanted to know your 2 cents.
Well, we'll have that after the break. But not my 2 cents, your 2 cents.
Fun story to tell you before we actually get to our 2 cents, because an alligator caught with its mouth wide open. This is not by choice, but police say it was because of a soccer ball they believe was lodged in its mouth. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it happened in a pond at the Sea Trails Golf Resort in North Carolina on Sunday. Police and animal control were getting ready to help the alligator when it decided to roll around in the water, causing the ball to fall out. Police say the gator swam away unharmed, but the soccer ball did not make it. You know, we just love soccer balls here on Living 808, so we should have to share that heartbreaking soccer ball story.
Rest in peace.
The soccer ball. Glad the alligator made it off okay.
He's like, oh, you thought this was stuck? I was just holding it the whole time, guys.
Yeah.
He's like, that's weird
Call
of
the
you.
police on me. Okay.
So dramatic of you.
Exactly. Okay, guys, don't forget we're here every morning at 9 a.m. and we rebroadcast the show on the CW at 3 p.m. and on KHI at 8 p.m.
That's right. And we have a fun one for you tomorrow. We start Maui Week on Monday, but we want to give you a little preview of it by kicking it off with Mayor Bisson and his wife, Ka'ihi, about the island's special culture, cuisine, and the way of life, including the people that serve visitors from around the world.
Yeah, we continue to this year's Pele Award winners in different categories, and we will meet the Pro Division winner from over 300 entries in the Best of Show Advertising Trophy.
And don't forget to follow our social media pages, Living 808 Hawaii on Facebook, at Living 808 TV on Instagram. Oh, look it. We have our handles
and all
on
of
there
ours.
too.
Cool.
Oh, what's up? That's where we ask our viewer question of the day. And we wanted to know today, since we were talking mental health earlier, how do you unwind to take care of your mental health? Now it's time to see what you had to say. This is
Your 2 cents.
Kick us off.
Okay, thank you, Fred. Jonathan, he says, go for a walk with my dog, Kane. I love walking. So my mom lives near, she lives in Colina, so I do like the strolls during sunset.
Such a pretty walk.
It's the best.
I love that.
I love it, yeah.
Tracy says, go to the ocean and soak on a weekday. Best therapy ever.
I literally told Kelly them this morning, because Kelly came in with sandwiches. I was like, you guys, let's take this across the street and just have a beach
Go to the
day.
beach.
Yeah, beach therapy, right? Oh, I think Cheryl agrees with her dog at the beach.
That's me.
Right?
Looking off into the abyss.
That's the gator trying to find its soccer ball. Cool, I love this picture.
You can scroll to the next one. There we go. Brandon says he works out at home. Amy and Susan says eat healthy and exercise. Terry, binge watch anything Star Wars on Disney+.
John, are you Terry? That's funny. Edmar says, watching Living 808 and take my dog Haley on walks to the dog park. Very cool.
Irma says, I go to YMCA and get together with friends.
Okay, Willie says, this takes care of everything, and he's working out.
Nice. Oh, pump that iron. Oh,
There
we're
you
not
go.
going to play it? Let's see him. Let's count. And how much weight is that, do you think? Whoa.
So that looks like 245 plates, 95 on each side. 225?
You go, man.
Wow.
I almost said girl, but you go, girl.
Okay, Karen says, relaxing. No better place, right?
Noise says surf.
Ooh, very cool.
And has that great photo.
Joseph says, going to a movie by yourself once in a while and relax. I've done that a couple of times. I like it.
Yeah, more times than I care to admit. Chillaxing at home, partaking in a few adult beverages for Ron.
There you go. Christine says walking. Perfect.
Acrylic painting for Steve. That's
so
beautiful.
fun. Great job, dude.
Lovely.
Rano says coffee and writing books. Oh, awesome.
Ooh, auto. Play drums, ride motorcycle, and ride my bike.
Wilson says getting out in the ocean and going fishing.
Great catch.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That looks like Kaneohe's side, by the way.
Have a beautiful day, everyone. Thanks for joining in.
Bye, everybody.